Hello everyone, I wanted to welcome you to our 4300 screen recording session for our policy analysis project. This is a group project, as you all know, and as you can see here on the screen, we had the policy analysis brief, that initial post that was due today, and that was where you were talking a little bit about policy analysis generally. That was not specifically related to the policy analysis project, however. The second assignment here is the policy analysis brief topic sign up, and that's where each of you should have selected a partner and also a topic. And in the assignment, which I'll open, or assignment directions here, which I'll open briefly, you can see that it was due last Friday, but we did extend it because of some of the circumstances, and it is due today or tomorrow at the latest. So here is the contract organization document. The one that was previously printed in there was incorrect. And what happened is when this class became virtual, the original assignment had a PowerPoint in it that was presented when you came to campus. So what you can see is that here, I'm going to close this one and open this one because this is the one that I've amended. So what you can see is the task that was on the original form, which I've removed from the course, shows which activities correlate from the old form to the one that we should be filling out. So first of all, there's a task. Then this task on our form is the one that we were looking at until today. This column here is who is responsible for each component of the project. So who's going to do what? You need to split the responsibility. And as is indicated in the assignment, if you do not contribute, you need to be letting your partner know why you're not doing that, and also letting me know as your faculty member. The other thing is, if for some reason, which we've only had happen once in my teaching this course, has anybody not participated? So this is just a way to help you be accountable for what you say you're going to be doing. And then here, this is the person that's responsible for posting the content in the shared document. And so originally that was either the written policy brief or the PowerPoint link. But as I stated, in the transition from hybrid to online, it looks like Canvas didn't combine all the information correctly, and there is a course chair, Dr. Bergout, who's responsible for this course. We thought we had it right, but apparently we had some little glitch. So I'm going to let each of you have until Monday the 21st to submit your document if you need to. If you have already submitted it, you do not need to resubmit it. But what I want you to understand is what the equivalency looks like for not doing a PowerPoint. So setup and shared space. So Judd and Rocha are going to work on this project together. We're going to create an initial template, which there is one for you in the assignment, so you don't necessarily need to do that. And what it reflects, I'm sorry, my cursor's going to my other screen. What it reflects are, slide one was identify the problem, so that was the introduction, equivalency in a written document, which is what you're doing. So where it said slide one, whoever submitted this already, whoever was responsible for that, you will be doing the introduction. And so you'll write just a brief amount of information on that and include potentially what you might have had on a PowerPoint slide. The second section is the background, and that included the definition of the problem and identifying the major stakeholders. So who would be influenced by this? So for example, I put on here as a sample that, well, it was on the other one, that we were going to look at the DNP for FNP practice. And so The stakeholders for that would be current students in a particular program. They would be currently licensed and certified family nurse practitioners. There may be our medical peers, physicians who are stakeholders. There would be the organizations that we work with. So that'll just give you an idea about stakeholders. And there's some good information about stakeholders also in the readings in your Mason textbook. So number 3 is the ultimate goals, and that was the equivalent of slide 5 on the original document. Again, you don't have to resubmit this, but I just want you to know what it is that is expected. It's not a PowerPoint, but an actual written short policy brief, probably 2 to 3 pages. So you're going to identify the policy change goals, why you think they need to change. So number 4 is the options identified and compared, and you're going to use a specific force field analysis table that will be introduced a little later in the course. But that was the equivalent of what was listed under slide 4, establish 2 to 3 alternatives to the policy that you're looking at. And slide number 6, determine the impact in relationship to existing policies and also to organization. Then moving on down just a little bit further here, number 5 is your final recommendation in the written document. That was the equivalent of slide 7 in a PowerPoint, which was the final recommendation, as well as slide 8, which is pertinent evaluation and application. So your recommendation should include just a really brief idea about how you might evaluate the implementation and apply your recommendation for implementation. Then the last section here under number 6, as we're moving towards the end, is slide number 8, and that is your reference page. So they're the same. Slide number 9, I'm sorry, is the equivalent of section number 6 on the written document. So if we go on down just a little bit farther here, post the final document in Canvas. So this assignment is not being submitted directly to me as your faculty member, but what will happen is you are going to submit it in a discussion link. So here again, I'm going back to our course, and this is the assignment directions for the sign up, but let me go back to the modules page. And what I did just temporarily so that you can have all the information together is that I brought up the Unit D mini annotated bibliography, which is like a reference list. And what you'll do is find some articles, and as you're directed here, you're going to create a little document related to those references that you find. So you need a minimum of 2 peer-reviewed research articles related to your policy. And what you need to do is to number 1, put the policy related article or stakeholder related article, list it number 1 as a full APA reference, and we're using the 7th edition of APA for that. Then you're going to write a 1, maybe 2 paragraph summary of the article. 1's probably enough. And then you're going to write another 1 to 2 paragraph explanation of why that you chose that article and how it relates to your final analysis project topic. Then you're going to repeat that for the second article. If you choose to find another article that you think is very pertinent, you can also add a 3rd or 4th, but there is a minimum of at least 2 annotated bibliographies. So the annotated bibliography refers to, you list the reference, and then the annotation is what you note about that article related to what it is you need to be doing. So again, returning to Module A, where I've moved all of these documents together that are related to the assignment. In Unit E, towards the end of the semester, week 14-15, you're going to go ahead and post the policy analysis brief assignment. So what you'll do is upload your file to the discussion, and this here is what you're going to upload. So just kind of look through here again. There's more explanation on those different areas of that sheet I just reviewed, and so that should hopefully help you. I am very sorry for any confusion that this merging of the online and hybrid courses caused for any of you. So let me know if you need anything else. I also included here a 7th edition APA guideline that just talks about some of the differences. I think all of you will find that the new guidelines and the new writing parameters are actually easier than the 5th and 6th edition. So right now, for another week or so, I'll leave all of these policy analysis brief related assignments and discussions in Unit A, but by the 28th, then I'll put them back in the appropriate folder where they go, module. So let me know if you need anything else. Moving on here, you can see that in each unit we have an overview and then the different discussions or worksheets that you'll be doing. And as you can see for each unit, there's typically a discussion and a worksheet. So let me know if you need anything else. I hope that this has clarified some of your concerns and confusion. Again, no points lost if you want to take a little time and look at this. As long as everything is submitted by Monday, the 21st, no late points will be deducted. Thanks, and let me know what you need.